Celeste Rivas Hernandez's family is stepping back from public statements after learning newly released allegations about the teenager's death. On April 30th, 2026, the family's attorney said the details emerging in the criminal case have been so painful that the family now wants privacy, time to grieve, and compassion as the legal process moves forward. Before we continue, subscribe, like, and share to support Starline Daily for more verified celebrity updates and trending entertainment news. Celeste was 14 years old when prosecutors say she was killed in April 2025. Her remains were discovered months later, on September 8, 2025, in the front trunk of an impounded Tesla registered to musician David Anthony Burke, known professionally as D4VD. The case drew national attention because Burke was a rising artist with a major online following, and because the investigation involved a missing teenager, a celebrity suspect, and allegations that prosecutors now say were tied to an attempt to silence her. The latest update comes from family attorney Patrick Steinfeld, who said he informed Celeste's family about the new allegations laid out by prosecutors. According to his statement, the family had originally considered speaking publicly during the criminal case, but after learning more, they decided not to issue further public statements. He asked the public to give the Rivas Hernandez family grace and compassion as they continue grieving. That family response followed a new court filing in which prosecutors described what they believe happened before and after Celeste's death. Because this story involves a minor, a homicide, and highly disturbing allegations, the details should be handled carefully. The central public point is that prosecutors allege Burke killed Celeste after she threatened to expose information that could damage his career, then took steps to conceal her remains. Burke has pleaded not guilty. The defendant is presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. As of the latest available information, proceedings are ongoing. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office announced on April 20 that Burke had been charged with murder, continuous sexual abuse of a child under the age of 14, and unlawful mutilation of human remains. The criminal complaint also includes special circumstance allegations, including murder of a witness, murder for financial gain, and lying in wait. If convicted as charged, Burke could face life in prison without parole or the death penalty, though prosecutors said a decision on whether to seek the death penalty would come later. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner released Celeste's cause and manner of death on April 22. The office determined that she died from multiple penetrating injuries caused by object or objects, and the manner of death was ruled a homicide. The medical examiner said the findings had been delayed from public release because of a court order connected to the LAPD investigation. The timeline, now publicly known, begins well before the 2026 charges. Celeste was reported missing in 2024 from the Lake Elsinore area. Prosecutors later alleged that Burke and Celeste had met when she was 11, and that an illegal relationship began when she was 13. Authorities also said Celeste arrived at Burke's Hollywood Hills home on April 23, 2025, and was never seen alive again. For months, the case moved quietly through investigation and court restrictions. Then in April 2026, Burke was arrested, charged, denied bail, and held as prosecutors prepared to present evidence. His defense has denied the allegations, with his attorneys saying they believe the evidence will show Burke did not murder Celeste and was not the cause of her death. The most important update today is not just the legal filing. It is the family's decision to withdraw from public commentary after receiving more information about the allegations. In a case already surrounded by public attention, social media speculation, and graphic reporting, the family is asking for privacy while the court process continues. For viewers following this case, the responsible way to understand it is through verified court filings, official statements, and careful updates from credible reporting. What is confirmed now is that Burke has been charged, he has pleaded not guilty, Celeste's death has been ruled a homicide, and her family has chosen not to make further public statements at this time. The next key court dates are expected to determine how much evidence prosecutors will present and how the defense responds. Until then, the clearest current status is that this remains an active murder case involving a teenage victim, a not guilty plea, and a grieving family asking the public for space. Thank you for supporting Starline Daily, and stay with us for more verified updates handled with care and respect.